These anti-war activists, they always like to say there's no winner in war. I disagree. There's always a winner in war. Someone makes the money out of it. I mean, everything else in this society is dominated by the need and the want of money. The only motivation to do pretty much anything in this society is money. Governments will do anything for it. Corporations will do anything for it. The average man on the street will pretty much do anything for it. Everything is driven by profit. The goal is always profit. Why would you think war is any different? If war wasn't for profit, it would be the exception to the rule. And you've got people that are just dying to go into Syria. They are gagging for it. They are like William Hague. He was beside himself with glee when we was about to go into Syria, and then we turned that down, and now he's absolutely chomping at the bit for us to get into Iraq, for us to pour money into another fucking cesspit, pouring good money after bad. It's shocking. Like a year ago, we wanted to get into Syria. We were funding the rebels. We were funding groups like ISIS, Al-Qaeda-linked groups, they were saying. We were pouring money into them. And through Saudi Arabia, through a third party who we sell all our arms to, they're putting guns, money, medical supplies into the hands of ISIS. And then on the other side of the border, we want to go in and fight ISIS. We want to take them down because they're getting too big for their boots. I mean, is it not obvious? It's just a circle. It's a self-perpetuating circle of war that just goes on and on. Saudi Arabia are putting arms into ISIS. Where do you think Saudi Arabia get all those weapons from? We sell it to them. The British government sells it to them. Margaret Thatcher set up a trade deal with Saudi Arabia worth billions, tens of billions, probably hundreds of billions by now. It just goes on and on and on. I mean, how can you arm one side of the army, but then also fight that same army a few thousand miles away? Do you not see how stupid that is? It's just all for money. Who do you think's making money out of this? The weapons companies. They're making billions. Just to go over there and drone strike one little fundamentalist in a hut, that probably makes a weapons company tens of millions. The missiles, the fuel, the drone itself, paying the operatives, probably a private contracted company. It's ridiculous. And then you've got the construction companies who go in there. Halliburton, Dick Cheney's a highly profitable member of Halliburton. His company goes in there and like rebuilds the whole country after we've wiped the floor with it. Shocking. Shocking. It's all for money. I mean, they're getting annoyed now because the Iraqis have taken control of the oil field. It's their oil field. It's theirs. It's in their country. Why should it matter if they took control of it? I mean, it's like, let's try and stop these people from hating us. Let's try and stop these Islamists and the extremists from hating us. How can we stop them from wanting to bomb us? I know. Let's go over there and bomb them from a height, from an unmanned machine that they can't even see. And even if they did shoot down, they gain no victory from it because there's no one in it. That's not. Let's kill their women and children. Let's take their resources. Let's destroy their food supplies, poison their water supplies. Yeah, that'll really make them, want to come to England and just, visit the Queen. Just put some money into our economy through tourism instead of blowing it up. I mean, even if they do shoot down one of these drones, someone somewhere is laughing because the American government's just sent over another check for them to buy another drone. Oh, we've lost a drone. The people that make them are like, thank God, they're probably supplying the Iraqis with the technology to shoot down the drones. If no one shot down the drones, that's it. They'd make 100 drones and they'd never make any more. Of course they want someone to shoot them down. Of course they want someone to fire these weapons out. They want someone to destroy these aircraft and fucking course they do, because they want it to be bought again. So like, no one's going to design a light bulb that lasts forever, because once you've sold it to everyone in the country, everyone in the world, that's it, your business goes it goes bust, you're not going to sell anymore. Of course they want these bullets to be fired and the missiles to be launched and the tanks to be destroyed, aircraft to be shot down. That's what they want. They want it to go on and on and on and on. It's just for profit. The sooner you wake up and realise that, you know, it's people like Tony Blair, William Hague trying to put this war rhetoric in your head, like it's our duty to go over there, that we are destined, we owe them. I'll tell you what we owe them. We owe them infrastructure, roads, their own resources back, food, schools, education. That's what we owe the people of Iraq, not airstrikes, fucking bombs and drones. And in the long run, infrastructure, schools, roads, hospitals, they'll probably be cheaper than drone striking them for another 10 years. Because you think we're going to drone strike these people and it's all going to go away overnight. No, it'll just keep going and going and going. It's exactly what they want. They wrote the book for this. They wrote the textbook for this in Vietnam, and they called that a failure. No, that was a victory for them. That was a victory. A never-ending war. That's what they want.